everyone. My name is Kenneth Morales, and today I want to talk about something really close to my heart. It's compassion. To be honest, this world is tough. Life moves fast, people are busy, and it feels like we're all just trying to survive. Sometimes it's easier to look away, not to get involved, to say that's not my problem. But I believe compassion is what brings us back to being human. It's what makes life meaningful. So, what is compassion? For me, compassion is when we choose to care. It's when we allow ourselves to feel what others are feeling. Even when it's hard, it's not just saying, I feel sorry for you. It's about saying, I'm here. I care, and if I can help, I will. Compassion is active. It's not just emotion, it's movement. It's when you notice someone is struggling and instead of taking away, you sit beside them. It's when you see someone left out and you invite them in. Even smallest act, listening, checking in, or being present, those are all compassion. And this kind of compassion isn't only for people, it also includes the world we believe in, our environment, our planet. The earth is hurting. We see it, the heat, the floods, the trash in our streets and rivers. And sometimes we think I'm just one person. So what I can really do? But that's where comes in. When we care about nature, we change the way we live. We stop throwing trash anywhere. We conserve water. We use less plastics. We support clean energy. We speak up. This may be seen small, but when done with compassion and when we do them together, they create real change. Compassion for the environment is about realizing that how we live affects others, that other action now will be affect the lives of future generations, and that everything living things like trees, animals, oceans deserves care and respect. But compassion doesn't grow only through personal action. It also grows through communal discernment. Now, what does that mean? For me, communal discernment is when a group like a school, community, or even a family comes together to listen, reflect, and decide what's best not just for themselves, but for everyone. It's when we stop thinking only of me and start thinking of terms of we. In schools like Pan Pacific University, communal discernment can look like students and teachers sitting down and asking, what kind of campus do we want to build? How can we make the place kinder? Or how can we support those who are hurting or left behind? It's not about perfection. It's about listening to each another, to the needs of the earth, and to that voice deep inside that says, we can do better. We can be better. So, why does all this matter? Because compassion changes lives, is soften hearts, it brings hope, and we practice it not just alone, but together. We build something stronger than just rules of systems. We build connection. We build community. My hope is that we don't just talk about compassion. I hope we live it. I hope we slow down enough to notice others, to ask, are you okay? I hope we see nature as a thing, but a friend. I hope we make choices that help, not harm. To be honest, this world can feel cold sometimes. People are rushing, everyone's busy, and pain is everywhere. Sometimes we need just scroll past it, online or in real life. We say yes, that's sad, then we move on. But for me, compassion is the voice inside that refuses to move on so quickly. It tells us, wait, look closer, feel something, do something. That's what I want to share with you today. what compassion really means, how we show it in the way we care for people and the environment, and why communal discernment is so important if we want to build a better world. So let's start with the question, what is compassion? Compassion is not just feeling sorry for someone, it's more than that. For me, compassion is the deep willingness to feel what someone else is going through and to respond. It's the moment when you see someone caring or crying, and instead of ignoring it, you should sit beside them. You don't even say anything. Just being there is already compassion. It's like opening a door in your heart. You let someone else pain enter, not to overwhelm you, but to remind you this person's matter. Their pain matters. You don't need to be a doctor or a hero. You need to be willing to do care. Even small ways, a smile, a kind message, a helping hand, these things might seem small, but someone's going through some things, they mean the world. And you know what else? You also deserve compassion. Sometimes we're kinder to other than to ourselves, but compassion begins inside. When you give yourself space to rest, to heal, to breathe, that's also an act of compassion. Now, let's talk about something we often forget, compassion for the environment. The earth is suffering. We hear about it all the time, climate change, pollution, and forest fires, and floods. But sometimes we ask, what can I do? Or, I'm just one person. I get that feeling, I've felt it too. But uh, here's the truth, caring counts. Compassion starts with awareness and it grows with action. When we throw our trash properly, when we conserve water, when we say no to single use plastic, or we plant even one tree, we are saying, I care. And again, it's not just about nature, it's about people too. When we destroy the environment, it's the poor and vulnerable who suffer first. They lose homes to floods, they lose access to clean air and water. Environment destruction is not just a nature issue, it's just a justice issue. So showing compassion to the earth is also showing compassion to people. We are all connected. Let's go back to people. Sometimes the people around us are carrying things we don't see. Maybe someone is class is always quiet. Maybe someone always angry, or maybe someone skips schools or struggles to participate. It's easy to judge, but compassion invites us to ask, what are they going through? Or maybe they're dealing with someone's at home, or maybe they feel invisible. Maybe they're just tired of pretending to be okay. Or compassion is to showing understand before we react, or it's asking, not assuming. It's reaching out, even we don't exactly what to say. You'd be surprised how much it means just to ask, are you okay? Or do you want to talk? And sometimes compassion means standing up for someone being bullied, for someone being left out, or for someone who can speak for themselves. Silence helps no one. Kindness is powerful, but courage with kindness that change life. Now, here's the deeper part of communal discernment. What does that mean? Or it's when we are as a community um and reflect not just individual but as a group, it's asking together, what kind of world do we want, or what kind of people do we want to become?